It's been a while since I posted on here. That's actually why I'm here today to explain where I've been, what I've been doing, and why I was out for so long, why I haven't been on this channel. So this channel specifically was me documenting my journey in martial arts. For those who've been on this channel since like pretty much the beginning, I was boxing pretty heavy. I train at Level Up, one of the best gyms, literally, if not the best gyms, at least top three on the East Coast. Definitely top 7 to 10 in the country, just off of accolades alone. But yeah, I was boxing. I was documenting my whole journey. Transitioned over to Muay Thai. Was documenting my whole Muay Thai journey, and last year I got injured. I had a what was called an ulnar styloid fracture in my wrist. So what a ulnar styloid fracture is basically your ulnar side of your wrist, which is basically the pinky side. The side of your wrist that's close to your thumb is the radial side. So my ulnar side, which is the side that kind of bothers a lot of people that box, train, or punch a lot. What happened was on that side, a piece of the bone, literally a tiny piece of the bone, chipped off. A piece of my ulnar bone basically just chipped off. Um, the cause of it is pretty much overuse. I felt signs of what could have been the injury prior to my wrist actually giving out, but I ignored the signs. Didn't they because it was very minuscule, very small, like pains that I would get, and I just thought it would be from me landing wrong or just landing a shot a certain way, but it was actually like my body telling me that I needed to rest, which I wasn't really trying to do. I had a whole plan or itinerary of how I wanted my fight career to go because there's other things that I wanted to do in my life. So I was trying to like get my 10,000 hours in, and unfortunately, trying to do all that like back to back to back to back, or trying to do all that in the manner that I was doing it, caused me to develop that ulnar styloid fracture. Okay, so I was originally told that it was only going to take a couple of weeks, maybe 5 or 6, for the bone to heal, and then I should be able to return back to my physical activity. I never really was certain that the doctors knew the level of competition or the level of training that I was doing. Like, I'm literally a part of the fight team here. Like, I have um maybe 13, 14 fights with like 13 or 14 smokers included. So I've had that adrenaline dump going on 30 times. So I didn't think that they really understood the intensity of which I train at. So when they told me I'd be back in 5 to 6 weeks, that's kind of like what I wanted to hear as somebody that didn't want to take a break, and no pun intended. And so I came back. I was still having complications with the injury over time, and I know y'all see me in my compression today, which I'm actually supposed to be wearing the brace, but don't be like me, which is why I'm in the situation that I'm in. But visiting after multiple doctor visits and orthopedics, occupational therapist visits, um, and getting multiple X-rays and examinations, the bone actually has been healed. The bone is clean. There's nothing going on with the bone as far as like injury or from what the doctors have discovered. But as far as the ligaments and the tendons, those still need to heal because, mind you, the injury was caused from overuse. So the wear and tear on my tendons and joints is the reason why I even developed the ulnar styloid fracture in the first place. That plus maybe the muscle imbalances that attributed to it being easier for my tendons and ligaments to strain. For those that, for simpler terms, though, to put it into simpler terms, having weak muscles in areas that my body was using a lot to punch caused a lot of stress on my tendons and ligaments, which as a result caused the fracture. Okay. So when recovering from the fracture, the bone healed properly, but I haven't given my ligaments and tendons time to rest properly. Okay. So this is where I'm at now, where I'm still in compression, still in the brace. And even though I've been making progress and I've been healing, it still doesn't feel like I'm ready to train as hard as I was prior to. So now this is where I'm at. I'm basically back to not square one, but we can call it square 1.5, because although the bone is healed, the turnaround time for my recovery is still looking at like some months, like at least 2 quarters out of the year, you know. And with that being said, I've personally fully committed myself to taking an entire year off, just recovering, just rehabbing, recovering, and focusing on other things as like my clothing brand. For those who didn't know, I've had a clothing brand since I was a teenager. I had a whole timeline of how I wanted to plan out my career, because we all know fighting isn't forever. Things still gonna be staying in shape. I'm actually about to get into a workout now. Work on some, go for a run. I'm probably about to go for a run, work on some muscle imbalances, and do things like I might go collab and work out with other entrepreneurs in the DMV area and just like vlog our workout, talk to them. And this is me trying to build a community, and trying to connect. So be on the lookout for more posts. I promise to stay consistent and be as consistent as possible. I'm also going to be posting just behind the scenes footage of me traveling to events, me traveling to fights. We actually have a fight to attend in Philly on September 12th that I should more than likely be at. Gary Mack is fighting for the WBC Pro title. I wish I could have went to Houston to see my teammate Trey Thorne win the WBC Amateur National title. He just won it by spinning back kick KO. So I wish I could have been there for that, but that would have been a great vlog for y'all. But this channel's gonna kind of change lanes as far as the content. It's not gonna be a drastic change, but this channel is definitely gonna change. Thank you for those who stayed this long to even listen to me talk. Definitely check out Slick Guap's channel, and the link to my website is below. Yeah, thank you for those who checked this out. If you're new here, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.